A big thank you to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring this video. More about them later. Another season, another anti-haul. The 6 things I won't be buying this autumn because they're either short-lived trends, they're wrong for me personally, or because I've already got a good option at home. Let's be kind to the environment and spend our hard-earned cash wisely by steering clear of the things that only tickle our fancy because they're super hot on trend. Here we go. Still going strong this season is the head-to-toe colors with super high saturation. A lot of neons like yellow and pink, but also entering the arena this autumn is, well, green. All green everything. Think P-Mush meets Kermit. I just don't think there's any chance the green trend will be long-lived. I mean, Kermit is cute and all, but he's not exactly the most flattering shade, is he? This trend, I have to say, I do love. Think ski wear, but not neon 80s nylon. Instead, it's the old school knit jumpers in mega patterns, and this season, the designers have gone wild with it. Scarves, jumpers, skirts, mittens, tights, socks, trousers, cardigans, all mixed together, all in clashing patterns. I'm personally staying away from this trend though because I find that very intricate patterns get dated so quickly. However, the good thing about this trend is that it's all about layering singles, and that makes it easier to move into future seasons, mixing and matching with whatever upcoming trends. For those of you who can't get enough of this trend, a good idea is to choose items that are not in the most trend-sensitive colors like neon pink or whatever, or in the wackiest types of pattern, but in a slightly more classic version of the ski look. Go vintage hunting is my tip. Supersized knits are everywhere, and although I do love oversized outfits more than anything, there is one type of oversized I'm staying well away from, and that is the loose-fitting maxi dress. Personally, I don't feel like my body is flattered in maxis. I feel bulky and hidden and unsexy, and like my body becomes just a big square. It's probably because I have wide shoulders and wide hips, making my waist and legs and arms disappear under all that fabric, especially knit, one of the chunkiest types of materials. I know a lot of people though who look and feel gorgeous in supersized maxis. I'm just not one of them. So instead of keeping buying items in this silhouette that I know I feel less than gorgeous in, I have decided to make the mature decision to not even think about it. What about you? Do you have a silhouette that you just don't feel good in? It's not you, it's not the item's fault, it's just a bad match. Isn't it time we stop trying to squeeze ourselves into shapes that we don't feel comfortable in? I kept trying and trying with the maxi dress silhouette, and somehow I felt like a failure that I didn't look good in it. How silly is that? Of course there are some shapes that we will feel better in than others, so let's stop with the self-criticism, am I right? Before I continue, a big thank you to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring me this week. Dave and I have been on the VPN train for years now, but if maybe you don't know what a VPN is, listen to this. A VPN keeps your online identity safe by encrypting all of the information sent between your device and the internet. Now you might go, what does that mean and why do I need it? Well, the reason why I personally use it on like a daily basis is to change my virtual location when streaming content online. Surfshark has 3,200 servers in 65 different countries, and you know I'm Swedish, right? So whenever I need to watch from Swedish TV, I just go onto my device and change my location to Sweden, and that lets me watch all the popular shows like, I don't know, Summer with Ernst, for example. Oh, the coziness. Because sometimes I just need that comfort of home when living abroad, you know? I also use Surfshark to watch early episodes of Terrace House on Japanese Netflix, one of my all-time favorite shows. If you haven't seen it yet, well, you need to take a look. So guys, what are you waiting for? Go to surfshark.deals/Jenny and use code Jenny to get, listen to this, 83% off your subscription, plus 3 extra months for free. I'll leave a link in the description, of course, so that you can check it out. Surfshark also offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk if you want to try it out. Another big trend this season, florals, and especially floral outerwear. I'm not investing for 2 reasons. First of all, you know how I feel about patterns. I do love a crazy pattern from time to time, but I usually stay with the classics like tartan or tweedy type of patterns. Florals are not my jam. Not at all. And even though I might get seduced by the trend factor, I know that I will get bored with this so quickly. Which brings me to the second reason I'm not investing. I feel like this is a very short-lived trend. And especially when it comes to something as expensive as outerwear, it would be a bad investment. Looking at longevity of patterns, tartan stays the same more or less decade after decade, but something as specific as flowers will change a lot from season to season. The flowers from 4 years ago will not be in trend this season. That's just the way it goes. Do you remember me talking about planned obsolescence in my How Fashion Brands Trick You video? Flowers are excellent for designers to make sure that people buy new items again and again, season after season. So I'm staying away. Looks like this autumn will be more social than the last few seasons, and of course that means that loungewear is off the menu. Or is it? Are we ready to leave the comfort at home and dress up in extreme evening wear again? Well, there are two trends this season saying that we don't have to choose. It's the comfy evening loungewear trend and the shirt dress trend, both of which makes dressing up a little more comfortable. The shirt dress trend is basically getting into that evening dress but while wearing a shirt underneath. This makes the outfit more covered up, less naked, warmer and more comfortable. So, super easy to wear. The evening loungewear trend is the opposite, slipping into that evening dress but then putting on your comfiest knitwear, slipovers, jumpers, puffer vests and scarves on top. Not only is this comfy of course, it's also a great way of getting more wear out of your fancy skirts and dresses, as the knitwear will dress it down, making your most glam dresses totally suitable for daytime activities. I love both of these trends like crazy, and I have always enjoyed pairing super glam items with super loungy pieces, since I feel like the contrast between crazy casual and crazy fancy is so interesting for the eye. I don't need to invest in any new pieces to take part in these two trends though, and I bet you as well will find an old jumper or a white shirt to pair with your nicest dress if you go scavenger hunting in your own and your boyfriend's and your grandma's wardrobes. I mean, what are boyfriends and grandmas for, right? Short minis, they're everywhere this season, and I'm here for it. Nothing suits me better than showing off some legs, particularly together with an oversized top. Big jumpers, boyfriend blazers, a mini dress on top of a white shirt, short skirts with slipovers. There are so many ways to show off those legs. And as the autumn wind starts howling, it's time to dust off those knee-highs, thigh-highs, patterned stockings and opaque tights. Or why not go all in with heavy winter boots and a huge puffer? Our thighs have been kept indoors long enough. Time to let them jiggle around town. What about you? Have you decided to invest in any of these trends that I'm staying away from? Which one? Or are you also hardcore saving your money and using what you already own this autumn? Let me know your shopping plans. And give me a thumb if you want me to continue with the anti-haul series, and don't forget to click subscribe if you're new around here. And again, a big thank you to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring me today, and don't forget to check out the link below for 83% off your subscription plus 3 extra months for free. Thank you for hanging out today guys, this was so much fun as always, and I'm really looking forward to this autumn. I think it might very well be the best one yet. Puss puss and hej då!